Another thing that I want you to get really comfortable with too is your ability to answer the question, what do you do? And do that in a way where you're able to answer. Would it help if I gave you an idea of the kinds of things that we do? Sure. What is it? So when business, did you say it was construction companies or what type of, is there a specific type of company?
Yeah, construction companies and also masonry as well.
Yeah, we found that there's, probably, and try and get an accurate number here. Full disclosure, I'm going to make one up just for the sense of this insight. 30 to 40% of construction companies and masonry companies, these aren't your huge companies, they're not getting into the airport and library contracts, but these are your lifeblood. 30 to 40% of those smaller to mid-sized companies don't have a website. Here's what we're able to do. We're able to have a few quick questions with them, get something that's set up, that's on budget, that allows them to secure these contracts, and when customers go and look and check up on the company, which is what they do typically before they hire the company, they're able to see that there's a website supporting it and all their credibility goes way up, right? When you're able to answer it that way, even if you reach out to somebody and they're like, I have a website, or I don't want a website, or in my case, you're able to say, hey, if there's anybody you know, feel free to send them my way. I'm happy to help them. Typically, we see businesses increase their revenue, whatever that number is. My guess is it's probably double. If they went from not having a website to having a website, and an insight for you, what I would make them aware of is they don't know, and by the way, it's not the customer's job to educate the business, but what's probably happening is they're getting very far along with clients. They're getting very far along in the contract process. People are then seeing they don't have a website and they're getting scared. They're like, are these guys going to still be here if there's a leak or a problem or the brick wall doesn't settle properly? And they won't tell you, hey, the reason why I'm not calling you back is the website. They just won't call you back. How are you dealing with that? Right? Boom, I just gave you your insight. Hard work doesn't close deals, skill does. And right now you're working way too hard for way too little. Listen, sales is not about grinding yourself into the ground. It's about saying the right words at the right time with the right confidence. If you don't have a process that works, you're always going to be struggling. At Easton University, I'm going to show you the exact process that top performers use to double their sales without working longer hours. You're going to get full access to our interactive learning portal and live coaching with me twice a week. Hey, I get it. Sales is hard, but we're going to make it easy for you. Click the link here. Let's get you selling at the level you deserve.